Hello students, I'm back with Chemistry with Sumana ma'am. In the previous session, you learned about ethanol, some physical properties, uses and its harmful effects of consuming alcohol. The two important terms that get featured when you learn about alcohol is absolute alcohol and denatured alcohol. Is there any difference between absolute alcohol and denatured alcohol? Yes. Let's see what is the difference. First of all, as the name suggests, absolute alcohol is pure alcohol. Intake is lethal. It cannot be consumed directly. It damages the tissues inside the cell, inside the body. Regarding denatured alcohol, this is the alcohol that is made unfit for consumption. Lot of uses are there for ethanol. That is, it is used as a sterilizing agent. So this alcohol must not be used for drinking purpose. How can it be made unfit for drinking? By adding some colored dye or certain other things which makes it unfit for drinking. Such an alcohol which is made unfit for consumption is called denatured alcohol. So these two terms are very clear to you. If it is asked to distinguish between absolute alcohol and denatured alcohol, you can write these 2 points. Let me now explain about the chemical reactions of ethanol. The chemical reactions of ethanol, you have 2 main reactions that are featured in the carbon and its compounds chapter. You can see here the first reaction that is listed here is reaction with sodium metal. Sodium is represented by the symbol Na. Observe the reaction. Ethanol is treated with sodium. We get a product, sodium ethoxide plus hydrogen gas. Ethanol formula CH3CH2OH. When a piece of sodium is dropped into ethanol, the reaction takes place with the liberation of hydrogen gas along with the product sodium ethoxide. Now what is the observation from this reaction, or what you can conclude from the reaction about the nature of alcohol? What you can understand is it is just like an acid reacting with the metal. When an acid reacts with the metal, we observe gas evolution, which is nothing but hydrogen gas. So here also you observe ethanol reacts with sodium with the liberation of hydrogen gas. Hence, what is the nature of ethanol? Acidic in nature. How will you show that ethanol is acidic in nature? What you can do, take a little bit of ethanol in a test tube, add a small piece of sodium to it. What you will observe is evolution of hydrogen bubbles. How will you test the gas released during the reaction between ethanol and sodium? How do you know whether the gas released is carbon dioxide or hydrogen? What you can do, just bring a burning splinter near the mouth of the test tube in which the reaction is conducted. If you hear a pop sound, the gas released is hydrogen. This is how we test the gas evolved when the reaction between ethanol and sodium takes place. Another question that can come from this part is, what is the formula of sodium ethoxide? You can see here it is CH3CH2ONA. Now, if a question comes like, how is sodium ethoxide prepared or obtained? You can mention as the reaction between ethanol and sodium gives sodium ethoxide. It could be a one-marker question in the board paper. Let me explain the second reaction regarding ethanol. The second reaction is also known as dehydration reaction. Dehydration. Hydration is known to you. The term is with respect to water. Dehydration means removal of water. So observe the reaction. The reactant that is taken here is ethanol, CH3, CH2, OH. Now what is the condition shown here? Hot concentrated sulfuric acid at 443 Kelvin. Now what happens in this case is a molecule of water is eliminated from ethanol and the product is an unsaturated hydrocarbon. If you have taken ethanol, you will get ethene. There is an unsaturated product, so the conversion of an alcohol to an unsaturated hydrocarbon by adding hot concentrated sulfuric acid at 443 Kelvin is called dehydration reaction. Now you observe the reaction. What is happening here? How is that water molecule getting eliminated? I have highlighted the structure of ethanol in which all the bonds are shown. Under the condition hot concentrated sulfuric acid at 443 Kelvin, hydrogen from one carbon and OH from the nearby carbon gets removed as water and the reaction product is ethene. Observe here, the substance that helps to remove water in this reaction is nothing but concentrated sulfuric acid. Hence, it is acting as a dehydrating agent. So, a reaction in which when an alcohol is heated at 443 Kelvin with concentrated sulfuric acid to form an unsaturated hydrocarbon by the elimination of water is what we call dehydration reaction. Hope that you have understood both the reactions. Let's see what are the possible questions that can come from this part. What happens when ethanol is heated with excess of concentrated sulfuric acid? So you are aware of the type of the reaction. So here dehydration reaction takes place and we get an unsaturated hydrocarbon like ethene. Now why is this reaction called dehydration reaction? That is the reaction of conversion of ethanol to ethene is a dehydration reaction. The reason is that when this reaction takes place, a molecule of water is removed from ethanol. So this reaction is called dehydration reaction. You have learnt two reactions. The first one is ethanol with sodium and the second one is dehydration reaction. Both concepts might be asked in the board paper. So hope that you have understood both the chemical reactions. If you have any doubts, post it in the comment box. Thank you for listening. Subscribe and like my channel. Thank you.